the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that? It is Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie. Welcome to the podcast, Monday podcast.
G'day, mate.
Great weekend.
G'day, mate.
We, as a family, we just got back from Tokyo in Japan. Took the kids over there.
Konnichiwa.
Tough. Yeah, thank you so much, Jess, for that. It's beautiful.
Mushy.
Yes, kawaii.
Takagami sensei, konnichiwa.
What's that?
Ichimi, san,
what's
shi,
mushy?
ko, jo, roku, sichi, hachi, kyu, ju. That's 1 to 10,
I beg your
baby.
pardon?
Well, it's funny, the characters. So we stayed in Shinjuku, but I didn't know what these ladies were holding up signs saying, I can
Kiss
for
you.
2,000 yen, and I didn't know what it was for. But apparently that you hire them and they come and have a drink with you at a nightclub and talk to you for an hour.
Oh, is that how you explained it to BJ?
Yeah.
Right, so you paid for something you didn't know what it was, and I couldn't get rid of it, darling. I was just going there for a couple of sushi rolls. And
She said, that's understandable, but you didn't need 8 of them. Good. Classic stuff.
Yeah,
No, my wife nearly got arrested, and I'm going to tell you all about it in the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
let's talk about the number one topic that is on everybody's lips.
We talk about the pros and cons of the internet, but you know what? And obviously, with 36 months and that, we know when kids get on a little bit earlier, it can be a negative aspect.
Yeah,
but geez, every now and then it delivers gold for us, doesn't it?
Absolute gold.
I think what happened Friday at the Coldplay concert is just one of those little gems where you go, and especially in the world that we live in these days and being politically correct, there's a moment where you go, oh, this is a bit full on. Are we allowed to talk about this? And then all of a sudden the floodgates open, don't they?
Yeah, it did. I mean, some of the jokes that we're getting around very early on were so strong. What I think, though, Fitz, is the pace the internet and social media works at. What happened at the Coldplay concert with this CEO and the HR girl, by the time he got home, he didn't even have a chance to say, honey, it's not what it looks like. Honey, how was the concert? Oh, there's something I need to talk to you about. She would have seen it within seconds.
Yes, it's
wife.
horrible. He's worth an absolute fortune. The update is he has been booted from the company, astronomer, so he's gone. Placed on leave on Friday, and an interim CEO was named, so the board of directors has said, mate, we just can't have you here anymore, so he's gone. I mean, when you're head of human relations as well, you think you'd be a little bit more careful, wouldn't you?
She's doing some research on it, really, isn't she?
So she's married as well. You would have seen the footage. The girl that was next to her as well that was laughing, and her face was red as a beetroot because she was embarrassed for him as well. She's not an employee with the company, so
Right.
she's just a mate.
Okay.
But Coldplay have performed again overnight, right? So last night they had another concert since what happened on Friday, and Chris Martin obviously is fully aware of what's going on. This is him talking to the crowd last night at their concert.
We'd like to say hello to some of you in the crowd. How we're going to do that is we're going to use our cameras and put some of you on the big screen. So please, if you haven't done your makeup, do your makeup now.
What a great way of saying if you're there with the wrong person, just take a step back, take one step to the left of the person you're cheating with, and we can all get on with it.
Just the amount of memes that have gone around. Is it fair to say that this is one of the greatest moments in internet history?
I mean, it will be a survivor, yeah.
It is a viral moment that everybody will remember. And, the CEO, I mean, everyone will know Andy Byron now. Whenever you see that guy, you will know he will be the guy that got busted at the Coldplay concert cheating on his wife.
Do you know what happens with this guy now? He loses his job. Everybody goes, oh, what a mess. Until he turns up with Dancing with the Stars, or he's on Survivor, or he's on some sort of reality show. That's Andy's next stop.
It's moments like these, little moments like these that, I don't know, that someone out there just picks them up and runs with it. And the amount of jokes that you can get out of it is unbelievable. Do you want to go through the top 5 viral moments in internet's history?
Great. Love it.
All right. Coming in at number 5 was this lady, because 2011 this song came.
Gotta get down on Friday.
We didn't know if she was being serious, if it was a joke, but let me tell you this, Rebecca Black has had close to 1 billion streams because of it on all platforms because of this song. Wow. She was being serious at the time. I think she just performed in Australia not long ago.
Did she?
Came back. Yeah.
Why don't we get a Rebecca Black Red Room, Tommy? That would have been huge.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
On a Friday.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not turning up.
3 years ago, and this just blew our mind because we didn't know if this was real or not, but this was at the Oscars.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Wow.
It was such a surreal moment that no one knew what was going on. I mean, that was one of the biggest, that massive viral moment. Coming in at number 3 is this audio clip.
Laurel.
What do you hear?
Laurel.
Do you,
Yes, and the dress was white and gold.
do you hear Yanni or Laurel? I mean, the amount of chat that we had over that for so long, and the blue or gold dress, that was the other one.
Can I just hear that again? How could it be Yanni? Go again.
Laurel.
Some people hear Yanni, mate. This is the thing.
Debate rages still.
Coming in at number 4, and if you get a chance, if you haven't seen it yet, but oh my gosh, the Fire Festival was one of the most amazing events that ever happened, and we were introduced and we got to interview him on our show to this amazing man, Andy King, who was helping out with the Fire Festival.
He called and said, Andy, we need you to take one big thing for the team. And I said, oh my gosh, I've been taking something for the team every day. He said, well, you're our wonderful gay leader, and we need you to go down. Will you suck to fix this water problem?
We don't have any money, but there's one thing you could do to get the water off the truck, Andy. There's one big thing you could...
Jess, get me a drum roll if you can, because coming in at number 1, and it is our favourite as well, and it was from 2013, May 7, and it was an unbelievable story. Amanda Berry, remember she emerged from a house over in Cleveland, and she had been missing for so long. This was an unbelievable story, and she shouted down a man by the name of Charles Ramsey and said, you need to get my family members and friends out of this house. We've been locked up for so long. And this was the interview that Charles Ramsey did on the incident.
And like I say, my neighbor, you got some big testicles to pull this off, bro. Because we see this dude every day. I mean, every day.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here a year.
Okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
Right.
I barbecue with this dude. We eat ribs and whatnot and listen to salsa music. You see where I'm coming from?
What was the reaction on the girls' faces? I can't imagine to see the sunlight, to be around people.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Please tell me you've got the dead giveaway.
It led us to one of the greatest songs of all time, the Dead Giveaway remix.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl. I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. My neighbor got big testicles because we see this dude every day. We eat ribs with this dude. But we didn't have a clue that girl was in that house. She said, please help me get out.
Oh, Dead Giveaway was one of the greats.
Top 5 viral moments from the internet's history.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Just to give you an update on my marriage, my wife and I are together. I'm pretty sure. I'll ask her after the show today. So we went to Tokyo for our a week off with the kids, and we went with another family, Japan. Look, we love this time of year, obviously, when it's cold here, go over there, get some warm weather. It was hot.
Yeah.
Mid-30s, humid, whip. It was pretty full on.
Didn't go with Jamesy's family, did you, mate? Wasn't Jamesy?
No, I went with Coops and Haley and little Max and Jesse. So the boys had mates with them as well. Probably, look, I love Japanese Chinese cuisine, but tough to take 4 kids that, you know, when you rock up to a restaurant, Whip, everyone, oh, no, I don't like sashimi, or, the smell of that doesn't look good. They're not French fries, Dad. Oh, God, the amount of complaining that was going on about the food.
Yeah.
That was, you know, the other thing that I struggle with as well,
exactly
being
what it was.
6'7".
Yep. Because you know what, mate? I'd hit the sake bombs too, and I was like a turtle on my back.
Oh, there's
on the
this
floor.
restaurant. Tommy, you'll love this, Whip. You'll salivate on this one, and I know you've had a few seafood linguinis, but Udon Shin was its name, right? And it's famous for homemade noodles, and what they do, it's like a carbonara, Whip. So they put in an egg and this butter, this beautiful butter, and you mix it up. Oh, it was just
beauty.
Voila.
And
but the only thing is
the Japanese word of voila. You bloody culture vulture. Oh,
voila. Arigato, voila.
Oh, wow.
So there was this. But this is the thing. In the restaurant, there's only 6 seats. Only 6 seats. It's tiny. So while I was over, we were only there for 1 week. I got into trouble. I elbowed 3 Japanese people to the head.
Well, you would have.
Because that's where my elbow is at the height of their head.
Ryan James Fitzgerald.
One bloke, I gave him an absolute beauty right into the temple.
Oh, God.
And, we had to give him CPR on that afterwards, but he came good, which was good. Do you know, just on the food as well, we go all the way to Shinjuku in Tokyo, which is a beautiful part of the world, for Huey to eat at Sizzler.
Did they have a Sizzler over there?
There was a Sizzler there.
Oh, you're kidding me. I thought the last one was in Campbelltown.
Oh, God.
I thought the last one got shut down.
Nah, there's a Sizzler in Tokyo, which is unbelievable. Hey, just before I get into the big bit that happened over there as well, I'm also quite proud of myself because, you know, I fly quite a bit for work. So with Qantas, I get stuck into you boys because I'm lucky enough to get I get the platinum status.
Okay, congratulations.
Right, and because you platinum, right, you feel like I can get into any lounge I want. So when you're in Australia with Qantas, you can get your whole family in with your platinum status. Didn't know this, but when you're in other parts of the world, you can only get one person in, and the kids are counted as adults.
Yes.
So we rock up to the Tokyo airport, and there's this moment where they're like, no, you can't get into the lounge. Your wife can, but your kids can't. I said, well, what am I going to do with my kids? She said, well, they can't come in. So the poor kids were out there for 5 hours. No. But
you were drinking champagne and getting a foot massage.
So how's this? I worked out with Qantas Platinum and One World, right? You can get into Cathay Pacific, you can get into Japan Airlines, and you can get into, I can't remember what the other airline was. So I went around one by one and got each family member into 3 different lounges.
You're kidding me.
And they were eating food for free.
Just call me on FaceTime when you're finished.
While I was in the Japan Airlines first class lounge. So anyway, we go to a water park because it's so hot, and it's about an hour and a half out. So we catch trains out there, a couple of bullet trains and that. You do the local stuff. Summerland water park. We get out there. Had no idea. Now, I'm going to put this on the screen for you, Whip, but we had no idea until we were there for a couple of hours. Can you read out the big sign that was at the water park?
The park does not permit guests with tattoos, including stick-on painted and concealed prints. Any patrons found with tattoos will immediately be asked to leave the premises. Please note you will not receive a refund in this case. Additionally, please note that we do not allow gang-affiliated patrons to enter the park. Awesome.
So there was a moment where I went to go get an ice cream and I look over and my wife is being escorted out of the water park.
Awesome, because of the, what is it, the Southern Cross or the snake and dagger on her leg?
No.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I'm still standing.
We're on. All right. It's time for
60-second starts.
Kate Ritchie's I'm Still Standing.
Now.
I'm still standing.
It's easy to forget, but without Sydney Water, there'd be no clean, safe water at the simple turn of a tap. Sydney, water is our life.
Yeah, we're laughing because Ollie can't find anyone that wants to play I'm Still Standing. And it's fair enough. People do freak out when there's a camera in their face and there's a microphone.
Someone just ran off.
Yeah, ran off. He's at Strathfield train station this morning.
There was a guy with a pizza box who wanted to know what the hell was going on. And then, Ollie, there was a council worker who didn't want to do it. But it looks like you've found a lovely lady who's keen to get involved today.
Someone pulled out of me last minute, guys, but we've got Caroline. She's just missed her train. How are you going this morning?
Oh, I'm awesome now.
Caroline, is this the first time you've been on radio?
It is. Yes.
Oh, well, welcome to the show. It's an honour to have you part of the Fitzy and Wippa Kate Ritchie show.
Awesome. I know Kate Ritchie because I'm old.
I hope she's listening.
You're laughing.
I hope she's listening this morning.
I'm a stand-up comedian, except I'm in a wheelchair, so that probably doesn't count. No owing. No owing. I'm all good with that.
Oh, that is so good. Okay.
What's her? I need to write down her name. I need it because you're up against Wippa this morning. Caroline.
Sweet Caroline on a good day.
Oh, yes. Sweet Caroline. All right. Caroline, you're going first. If you get one wrong, power goes over to Wippa. There's only 60 seconds on the clock, Caroline. But if you have the power at the end of that 60 seconds, we're going to give you $500. You're not old.
You're not. I'm not as old as Kate Ritchie anyway.
No. Is it Whippy?
Wippa, yeah.
Actually, I was at the Star City once and he was in the same pool I was in. There you go.
Oh, we were swimming together, were we?
Yeah, we were. But we had our children, so that's all good.
Oh, well, great to chat again.
And it was... yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm interrupting.
No.
It's good to see Whip's taking his kids to the casino.
Normally I leave them in the car, Caroline.
That's funny.
Thank you.
All right, Caroline, you're going to become a regular on our show. All right, Caroline, you're going first. Here we go. Your 60 seconds, Caroline. It starts now. Yeah. Marty McFly is a character from what film, Caroline?
No idea.
It's Back to the Future. Over to Whip. Who's our state premier, Whip?
Mr. Chris Minns.
Yes. Astronomers, CEO and head of HR were caught having an affair at what concert?
Coldplay.
Oh, my God,
yes.
Coldplay.
Margot Robbie shot to fame on what TV series, Whip?
Home and Away?
No, Neighbours. Over to Caroline. Caroline, Zurich is a city in which country?
Switzerland, and I've been there.
Yes. The Bledisloe Cup relates to what sport, Caroline?
Rugby, maybe.
Rugby, yep. Yes. We're going to need a bigger boat is a quote from which... Yeah? What movie? We're going to need a bigger boat. There's a shark in it.
Jaws.
Yes. Okay, what animal is on the ING Bank logo? What animal that's a lion is an ING on the ING Bank logo?
Lion.
It's a lion.
Yeah.
And sweet Caroline has won $500.
Oh, my God. Yay.
And Caroline, as an extra prize, I'm going to throw in a trip to the casino to meet me in the pool. We shall swim again, my friend.
Yeah, okay. Well, swimming along. Bye. Thanks heaps.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you're the best.
How good is that?
And don't forget...
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Sydney Water as well for that $500. It's easy to forget, but without Sydney Water, there'd be no clean, safe water at the simple turn of a tap. Sydney Water is our life.
How good is that, guys? I mean, Caroline, couldn't find anyone. Then we found some absolute gold. Caroline, you're a diamond. We love you.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Talking about holidays, Ryan James. After 2 weeks away, I took the family to a city that was Rome. Now, I've got one of the great celebrity spottos you're about to hear.
It wasn't, was it Rusty at the Colosseum?
Quick heads up, bloody Rome wasn't built in a day, if you know what I mean.
Oh, well said, mate. When in Rome.
You don't reckon my family had a gutful of gladiator lines from me throughout Italy, and especially in Rome. We got a bit of a golf cart tour of the city, Fitz. We had limited time. We had like 2 days in Rome, so I went, get us a golf cart.
Oh.
So we cruised around.
Was this on the 8th hole or the 9th hole?
No golf included. You just went and had a look at the sites. So you could do all the tours, like go into the Colosseum and things, and we just went, we'll get a Slurpee and have a look outside. There you go, guys. That's where the fights were. What do you think of that? Looks old. It is, mate.
Didn't you go in?
No, push for time, too hot. mate, it was so hot. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, you've got a lot going on as a city, Rome, but just, the Colosseum, right? Sorry, not the Colosseum. What am I talking
Leaning
about?
Tower of Pisa?
No, not Pisa, mate. Where does the Pope
The
live?
Vatican.
Vatican. So we roll into the Vatican, and you've got to have a scarf over your shoulder, so that was extra hot for Lisa. But you roll in there. The work they've done.
It would have been an amazing scarf, though, wouldn't it?
Penrith or who's she got?
Panthers, It was Panthers. It was in New South Wales. It was an Origin scarf. She had a Blatchy's Blues wig on as well, which was weird. But, she wanted to say to the Pope, up the Blues.
Loves Cleary.
Can I just tell you, when you go into the Vatican City and you go into the main cathedral there, it's huge. I mean, they've done a great job of it. Put some air conditioning in. Like, if the Pope's got more...
give me a break.
The Pope is the most powerful man on the earth, right, on this planet. You can't get anyone high with any more power. Do a deal with Dakin or something. And just get a couple of fans. It's so hot. Anyway, the kids wanted to do the tour Fitz where you go up and around. There's like a balcony walk. And I couldn't find where to go to buy tickets. So I did walk up to one booth, and the guy looks at me and he starts putting his hand across my face. He brings the kids, and I'm saying, where do I buy tickets to go up the top, mate? And he's going, Spiritus Sanctus, Moradatos. He's got his thumb wiping it. He's got his thumb wiping it on the kid's forehead. And I went, oh, right, you're not the ticket booth. You're a priest. That's okay. We move on from you. Where else do I find the tickets? Let's cut to the Celebrity Spotto. Now, as you know, I've got a file in my phone, Fitz, called Seafood Linguistics. All right, the language of seafood and pasta. And I've got photos and comments of every seafood linguine I've ever bloody eaten, mate. Are you not entertained? It's really good.
He's not joking. How many do you reckon you had on the whole trip? You're there for 2 weeks.
About 10. Some of that would be lunch and then dinner. I'd have another one for dinner.
Don't you try something different every now and then? Or?
Yeah, a bit of steak on occasions. Anyway, I'm there on sort of my 10th seafood linguine. How's this for a Spotto? And I turned around. For some reason, I was just drawn to swing my head. It's one of those restaurants that spills out onto the street. So we're sitting outside, and it's a cobblestone. And I swing my head around. And then I glance at a guy who's riding his push bike down the street. He's got ears in, and he's wearing just a blue singlet and some shorts and sneakers. And I look around and I go, oh, yeah. And it's almost like I realised who it was, but it didn't mean anything. And then I look at Lisa, who's across from me, facing him. So she looks and goes, oh my God. And then I look back thinking, oh, yeah, maybe it is. And then I look again, and riding past us is the one and only Harry Styles. Harry, he's got his ears in, and I can hear him say, he's on the phone, okay, be there in 5 minutes. See you soon. Love. And I went, right. The has-bag. So I was there with another mate, Trent. He went, that's Harry Styles. Trent picked up the phone, went onto the Foot Falcon, and chased him down the street.
Punchy?
Yeah,
it's
Trent from Punchy.
Punchy is right. Okay, gotcha.
It was Trent from Punchy. So he tried to get a photo, didn't get the photo, but there was Harry, no security, just on his deadly treadly, heading down the cobblestones.
He filmed Golden, the film clip in Italy, didn't he?
Did he? Can I give you?
Think that's filmed in Italy. Yeah.
A relationship prediction. Harry Styles is currently single. There's one other person that is recently single who was in Rome at the same time, and I would suspect he was on the phone to her when I heard him say, see you in 5. Okay, bye, love.
Okay, long bow here.
You ready? Dakota Johnson. Recently separated with Chris Martin.
I don't
She's
think
in
so.
Rome
She's a
at
lot
the same.
older.
No, he doesn't mind an older woman. We know that.
Yeah.
We know that. So you heard it first here. Tommy, any news services running it yet?
No, you might be the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a Gucci campaign together.
Well, there wasn't love then. Because as Trent ran off to try and get a photo of Harry, I said, mate, if he's got Dakota Johnson waiting, You're not going to be able to keep up with him. Forget about it. Come back and have a bit more seafood linguine.
I wouldn't.
You're
put this
absolutely
out there
mad.
because they just happen to be in the same city at the same time. It doesn't mean it's quite a large city, Rome.
She ate at the same restaurant a couple of times. Wouldn't surprise me if he was heading straight for that restaurant. Now, normally I don't break this sort of entertainment news. Normally I keep it on the lowdown and wait for, what's that one in the States to break it?
TMZ?
Yeah, TMZ, man. I wait for them to run it. And they normally confirm my stories when they run it. But here you have heard it first. Harry Styles, Dakota Johnson, Rome, love.
If TMZ are up there, you're more Take 5 magazine for me.
No, I don't do those silly stories, mate. 13-24-10, if you had a Celebrity Spotto over the holidays, who was out and about? What did you notice? And what were they doing? Like, would you put Harry Styles? I put Harry Styles probably just under Taylor Swift in terms of fame levels. I reckon it goes Pope, Taylor Swift, Harry Styles. So how did Harry Styles, how was he just cruising down the street, no security? He could have been attacked by a train.
I mean, rumours are he lives in Italy, has a place there, and that he also has a boat there that he often has boat parties on. So did you see anything out on the harbour?
Yeah, I did.
You're on a bike, you're on a treadly, so you can get away.
But you're not moving fast around those streets. There's traffic everywhere. There's people everywhere. It's a slow ride through a Roman town, mate. As I've always said famously on this show. And I had to sit back down and finish my seafood linguine. It had a crayfish in it or a lobster, so I had to break it open with the claws.
Mate.
And Lisa just couldn't talk for the rest of the... I said, do you want more bread, honey?
You guys want me to wrap him up?
You want another Aperol Spritz or something?
If you could.
Could you get a photo?
If you could.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Registrations are now on for the 5th annual Prime Minister's Spelling Bee. It's a national initiative run by free classroom news site Kids News. Now, you can go to spellingbee.com.au to register or visit Kids News to learn more. And we had to get the champ back because, you know what, we had such a good chat to this young man last year. Aditya Paul, welcome back!
Aditya, welcome, buddy.
Good to be back.
Oh, my God. Sydney grammar boy. He's 13 years old and he is the champion speller of this nation. Does that make you proud?
Yeah, it's a cool title as far as I'm
It's an amazing title. And I remember you came in this time last year. I hated every minute of it. But anyway, it's good to have you back.
Good to know. That explains a lot.
We're going to have another competition in a second, Whip, to see how you go. But I want to know, is there anything that you do, or, anxiety to going into a spelling bee, and speaking in public, and it's pretty full on. Is there anything that you do to calm yourself down before you go in there?
I think that, what a lot of people say about nerves is that you sort of try and, accept them and then downplay them. And that's never actually really worked for me because, I've done the spelling bee and stuff. And so what I've ended up compromising is I preload on nerves. So, I get really, really nervous up until, I think, 30 seconds before the thing actually starts.
And then how do you get rid of them?
Yeah.
Mostly, I, take a deep breath and press the start button and hope it goes away.
That's a professional mindset. Man.
Wow.
So you hit the dump button on the nerves.
No, but it's really not professional at all. I'm a hopeless talker, before tests and stuff, because I just need to really get everything off. And so I guess I'm just trying to compensate for the fact that when I'm actually doing the competition or whatever it is, trying to stay calm, I guess.
Wow.
Fitz, just out of frustration, can I ask a question? You're obviously a master when it comes to spelling. Now, I excel in many, many other topics. I won't list them now. But are you naturally gifted in terms of all other knowledges and different topics? Is your math strong? Is your geography strong? History?
Yeah, I think I do well at school.
That's good stuff.
Yes, again, I won't list all the subjects either.
Neither will I. No. Well, we're on the same page at least for that.
No, but it's not really a talent thing. I think that, especially once you get into high school, all subjects require a certain level of memorization.
Yeah, well said.
Can I ask you about artificial intelligence, Aditya? And I want you to, how do you feel about, first of all, and are you on the front foot? Are you exploring more and learning more about it, or how do you feel about it?
ChatGPT is great for homework. I'm going to open with that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'll get that off my chest.
Yeah, no, well said. I agree with you.
No, I think it's a good thing. I think that artificial intelligence is like, I think it is hyped, but I think it's hyped in the wrong places because there are like genuine applications. My science teacher uses it to make worksheets for us when he gets bored of the entire class. And well, I mean, I said earlier it's good for homework, but I think it's a good tool if we learn how to use it properly.
Sure.
And I think that's the main part that's been lacking.
Do you know what's interesting too to think about? Because you do have the intelligence to do the job. To think that you're here for the Prime Minister's spelling bee, but one day you might be the Prime Minister. Did you call out what you wanted to do in the future last time you were in? This time last year?
No, I said ask again later, and I'm going to say that again.
Oh, really? You're not going to give us an answer yet?
Nope.
Wow.
Is there an industry? Is there an industry that you would like to go into, Aditya?
Oh, several. But like, I still haven't really decided on one yet. Because
Plumbing's good. Plumbers do a great job. Everyone needs a good plumber.
Yeah, I've been like poking around in the space.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go.
Well, you're 13 years of age. You're probably a year or two off getting... Would you get a part-time job in a couple of years? Was that something that you'd be keen on doing?
I think working at a Macca's is a rite of passage.
Yeah,
so
you got
probably
it. Yeah. I agree, mate. I agree. Let me know when you're in there. We'll chase the nuggets.
Come over someday. I'll get you like a good deal.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love it. Go to spellingbee.com.au to register or visit Kids News to learn more. But why don't we do this again? It's our spelling competition, Whip versus Aditya. Why don't we kick it off? Whip, why don't we start with you?
Great idea.
And let's start with a word that that's probably meaningful to you at the moment after getting back from Italy for 2 weeks with the family. The word is expenditure.
EX.
Yes, good start. Great start.
EN.
Yes.
DITURE.
Oh! Have I got it?
Yeah.
Have I got one?
He's still got
Oh, wow. What a start.
Okay, Aditya, this one I always struggle with because there are quite a few G's in this one, but aggregate.
Aggregate's a good word, so that's AGGREGATE. Aggregate.
Well done, good start, well done.
Okay.
I tell you what, if you get one wrong, if Whipfley beats you here, this is... Okay.
Oh, the pressure's on. That would not be good.
Your nerves now are starting to build up.
He's right across the table and he's like looking at me.
Yes. Now, Whip, you remember when you had the VR cameras? We were over in South Africa for I'm a Celebrity.
Yep.
We went on safari. Spell the word rhinoceros.
Could you change it to hippopotamus?
No.
HIPPOPOTAMUS. Rhinoceros.
Ooh, rhinoceros.
RH.
Yes.
INO. So that's the rhino
Correct.
bit.
Rhino, yeah.
Nos. NO.
No.
Cirrus. SOURS.
Incorrect. It's CEROS. You were close, though. You got halfway through.
Okay. Rhinoceros.
Okay.
I think it's
Here
Latin,
we go,
actually,
Aditya.
so yeah, blame the Romans.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. It's a good policy.
Blame the Romans. If in doubt, blame them. What do you got, Fitz?
Aditya, your next word is quandary. Quandary.
God.
Okay, it might be in a quandary about how to get this one, but it's I do believe it's QUANDARY, quandary.
I thought it started with C.
Done. Well done. Good start. And Whip, this is another fitting word for you around the office because you hardly ever do this, but the word is volunteer.
Volunteer.
He knows his time's valuable. Let's give him that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
VAUN.
VA.
Yeah, volunteer.
It's not Valentine. It's not Valentine.
Volunteer.
It's not Valentine.
VOUNTIRE.
VOLUN.
Who puts an L in vol? Oh, yeah. No, good point.
Okay.
All right.
Aditya, your last word is zeitgeist.
Oh, my God.
That is tough. Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist?
That is tough.
No, it's a fun word. I like it. It's like German or something. It's ZEITGEIST. Zeitgeist.
Too easy.
Is that right? Oh, my God. I can't believe I've had to act my way through being unable to spell these words again this year for the Prime Minister.
He's had to hide his true talent.
Yeah.
Because we all know that if we actually did it, he'd like beat all of the rest.
If we'd stopped after expenditure, it would have been a good one. Oh, my
and
God.
Aditya, for any student out there, this is as easy as doing it on the computer at home, isn't it? The spelling bee, and how can you just tell everyone how important it is just to get in and get involved?
I think it's a great competition because apart from the fact that you get to learn cool words and blame history for a lot of weird letters and sound combinations, I think it's also got like actual direct benefits. I'm doing 2 languages. It helps me for both of them. Those are French and Latin, by the way. And it's... Yeah.
You're extraordinary. You are
extraordinary.
It's a good skill to have.
Well done, mate. Well
done. Go to spellingbee.com.au to register or visit Kids News to learn more. Aditya Paul, thank you very much for coming in, legend.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, buddy. See you next year.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's move on to Desi Hasler. He's had a shocker. He's had an absolute shocker. They lost on the weekend.
He's lost his job. Yeah.
Well, the Titans have lost. They lost to the Tigers. Anyway, they're in the rooms afterwards. Matty Johns explains what's happened.
You look at the talent in this side, 1 to 17, and they should be doing a lot better than what they're doing at the moment. This shows Des's frustration. The players have gone in for the shower. He's gone, pig's ass, get out of here. Yeah, get out of there.
And he has cracked it. So the footage is of him in the rooms, and it's as if he said, "We're not ready to have a shower yet, boys. You've just lost. In fact, we've only
So are they
won."
all nude?
No, that was the other thing I wanted to point out. They're in their undies.
Yeah.
Do they shower in their undies these days? And budgie smugglers.
Is a contentious. Yeah, well, it's a different landscape these days, mate. If you want to shower in your undies, of course you can. Because it looked. Yeah, you had. I tell you what, when I showered in my footy shorts when I was in juniors going into seniors, and I was told immediately that I had to get them off. It was a different time back then,
and now everyone's covering up.
It was one of the most awkward times of my life. Well, even making sort of zone teams and association teams, I remember, God, even when I got picked up by the Swans, the first time you go into the shower, it's the most nerve-wracking, intimidating thing that you can go through because you immediately... Well, then I went on to a reality show where they showed me nude in the shower late at night.
How did you go from wearing footy shorts in the showers to going on a reality show where you knew that you'd be nude?
Well, I tell you what, there was preparation before I went in, that's for sure.
I would love to know where your mind went for those moments before you went into the showers.
Well, I thought I need to do myself a favour here. There was a couple of times where I didn't even know that my towel was hanging off.
And strangely enough, he's only having 20-second showers. Oh, must be cold. I better nick off now.
God, you become a man very quickly.
Oh, wow. Well done.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.